Ever since early astronomers like the ancient Sumerians, who called Mars Nergal, or the first glimpses through a telescope by Galileo Galilei, the red planet has fascinated us earth-bound humans. There seems to be increasing momentum now for manned exploration of Mars, but what is the history of this now almost achievable dream? For centuries, humanity has gazed at the red planet and pondered its mysteries, weaving dreams of exploration into the fabric of scientific progress. From speculative fiction to detailed mission plans, the journey to Mars has evolved significantly over time. In the 19th century, Mars captured the attention of astronomers and the increasingly curious public. Giovanni Schiaparelli's observations of canali on the planet's surface, mistranslated as canals, sparked speculation about intelligent life. Percival Lowell popularised the idea of a dying Martian civilization constructing canals to transport water, fueling both scientific interest and public curiosity. It seems that Mars both attacks and attracts. This fascination was reflected in works of fiction, such as H.G. Wells's The War of the Worlds in 1898, which cemented Mars as a location of both wonder and fear. The early 20th century saw the first scientific theories about travelling to Mars. Konstantin Tsiolkovsky, a Soviet scientist, laid the groundwork for interplanetary travel, envisioning spacecraft capable of reaching distant planets. By the mid-20th century, the notion of Mars missions moved closer to reality, as technological advances during the space age brought new possibilities. Werner von Braun, a prominent German rocket scientist who was plucked from the Third Reich to head up the embryonic National Aeronautics and Space Administration, or NASA, developed detailed proposals for human missions to Mars, imagining fleets of spacecraft carrying explorers to the planet. During the 1960s, the space race between the United States and the Soviet Union pushed Mars exploration into the realm of practical planning, as missions to the Moon were launched.
We choose to go to the Moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
NASA's Mariner 4 spacecraft conducted the first successful flyby of Mars in 1965, providing humanity with the first close-up images of the planet's surface. This mission dispelled the notion of a lush, Earth-like world, revealing a barren, cratered landscape. The Apollo program's success in landing humans on the Moon in 1969 inspired discussions about Mars as the next great frontier. However, plans for human missions were hindered by the enormous costs and technological challenges. Robotic missions became the focus, and in 1976 NASA's Viking program successfully landed 2 spacecraft on Mars, conducting experiments that sought evidence of life. While the results were inconclusive, these missions marked a significant milestone in Mars exploration. The late 20th and early 21st centuries saw renewed interest in Mars exploration. In 1989, US President George H.W. Bush proposed the Space Exploration Initiative, which included plans for human missions to Mars. However, the program's estimated costs, exceeding $500 billion, led to its cancellation. In the early 2000s, NASA developed the Vision for Space Exploration under President George W. Bush, aiming to return humans to the Moon as a precursor to Mars. Although the Constellation program, a key part of this vision, was ultimately cancelled, Mars remained a long-term goal. During this period, robotic missions like Spirit, Opportunity and Curiosity greatly expanded our understanding of Mars, revealing evidence of past water and conditions that could have supported microbial life. The private sector also entered the scene, most notably SpaceX, led by Elon Musk. SpaceX unveiled ambitious plans for Mars colonization, developing the Starship spacecraft with the goal of transporting humans to the planet. Musk has envisioned a future where a self-sustaining colony on Mars ensures the survival of humanity with the slogan, "Occupy Mars." In recent years, efforts to reach Mars have intensified. NASA's Artemis program, designed to return humans to the Moon, is viewed as a stepping stone to Mars exploration. The agency aims to send astronauts to Mars by the late 2030s, focusing on technological advancements and international collaboration. Meanwhile, SpaceX continues to test Starship, with plans for manned missions in the 2030s. Other nations, including China and India, have also expressed ambitions to send humans to Mars. Despite these developments, significant challenges remain. Prolonged space travel poses risks such as radiation exposure and psychological strain, while sustaining human life on Mars requires robust life support systems. Political and financial support will be crucial to overcoming these obstacles. The dream of reaching Mars has evolved from speculative fiction to a tangible goal, driven by the innate human desire to explore the unknown. As technology advances, the prospect of humans setting foot on the red planet no longer feels like a distant fantasy, but an achievable milestone in humanity's journey among the stars. A statement on NASA's website read, "Like the Moon, Mars is a rich destination for scientific discovery and a driver of technologies that will enable humans to travel and explore far from Earth." Mars remains our horizon goal for human exploration because it is one of the only other places we know in the solar system where life may have existed. What we learn about the red planet will tell us more about our Earth's past and future, and may help answer whether life exists beyond our home planet. So, should humans go to Mars? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe. And you can also support the channel on Subscribestar via the link in the description or via YouTube. Super thanks. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.